lost a battle you were supposed to win. Higher power, better units, still got wiped. Frost Kingdom combat is rock, paper, scissors wearing armor. Once you see the triangle, you stop losing fights you shouldn't lose. Hey, it's Sheena! Today, strategic combat and hero collection in Frost Kingdom. The counter triangle, how your formation actually works, and the hero systems underneath it. Stay for the hero bond section at the end because that one hands you free stats even when the hero is benched. Frost Kingdom runs 3 troop lines: infantry, cavalry, and archers. Over 45 unit types spread across those 3, and they beat each other in a loop. Infantry beats archers, archers beat cavalry, cavalry beats infantry. That's the whole thing. Read it twice because most of your bad battle reports live inside that one sentence. The analogy is obvious. It's literally rock, paper, scissors. Here's the layer people skip. The counter is not a tiebreaker you apply after the math. It sits on top of everything you've built. Your unit tier, your merges, your hero buffs, all of it gets scaled by which side of the arrow you're standing on. Which is why a smaller, correctly countered army routinely deletes a bigger, wrong type army. Power score is your raw number. The counter decides what that number is actually worth. So the practical skill is simple. Know what you're hitting, then bring the line that counters it. And if you genuinely don't know what's on the other side, don't go all in on one troop type. A mixed army loses less. And all in into the wrong counter loses everything. Okay, triangle handled. Now the part that turns the triangle into an actual army. In Frost Kingdom, you deploy 2 heroes leading 9 squads. 9 squads. That's your composition budget. Every squad you assign to one troop line is a squad you're not assigning to another. So formation is not a preset you pick once. It's a split. How many of those 9 go infantry? How many go cavalry? How many go archers? And that split should move based on who you're fighting. If they're stacked into archers, you want infantry weight. If they're stacked into infantry, you want cavalry weight. That's the triangle. Applied. The 2 hero slots matter just as much, and that's the next section, because heroes are where the multipliers live. One more thing before we move on. The merge system. You combine 2 identical units and they evolve on the spot. No timers, no build queue. So if your formation is weak in one line, merging is the fastest lever you have. Way faster than training your way out of it. Right, heroes. 3 categories: war, development, and support. War heroes lead armies, combat talents, combat skills, troop amplification. If a hero is going into a battle, it should be a war hero. Development heroes never touch a battlefield. They're your economy, production, growth, the boring numbers that decide how fast your account climbs. They look skippable. They are not skippable. Support heroes are the glue, buffs and utility that make your war heroes hit harder than their own stat sheet suggests. Now rarity. 3 grades: blue, purple, and orange. Higher grade means better base stats and a better talent and skill kit. But grade is potential, not performance. A leveled blue hero beats an unleveled purple hero every single time. And hero investment in this game is expensive, genuinely expensive. So the mistake is spreading it thin across 8 heroes because they all looked shiny in the summon animation. Pick a lane. 1 war hero that matches the troop line you're actually building. 1 development hero for the economy. Then expand from there. I do exactly this. Everything funnels into my ranged lead because the buff scales off ranged troops. Stronger archers, bigger multiplier, same investment doing double duty. Last system, and it's the one I actually wanted to show you. Hero bond. 3 things the game tells you here, and all 3 matter. 1. Heroes can form different bonds. 2. You promote your heroes and fulfill certain conditions to activate hero bonds. And those bonds bring you attribute bonuses. And 3. This is the line. The attribute bonuses gained by the bond are activated regardless of whether the heroes are in battle. Read that again. It doesn't matter whether you use those heroes or not. It doesn't matter whether they're deployed. Once the bond is active, the stats are active. So bonds aren't a battle mechanic. They're permanent attribute bonuses that stay on all the time. which means the bond menu is worth opening on its own. Promote, hit the conditions, and the bonuses just run in the background. Now let me show you what a bond actually looks like. Bonds are named groups of specific heroes. Strength of Unity, Pillar of Military, Wealthy in Knowledge, Man of 1,000 Faces. Each one lists exactly which heroes belong to it, and each one has its own progress bar. And they're different sizes. Strength of Unity is 2 heroes. Wealthy in Knowledge is 4. Pillar of Military is 5. Let's open one properly. Meteor Shower. 3 heroes, Barbarossa, Attila, and Lancelot. And look at the rarities. That's an orange, a purple, and a blue. 1 bond, 3 different grades. Underneath is the Hero Bond attribute list. 5 conditions, and they stack as you complete them. Own 2 heroes in the bonds. Cavalry attack, plus 10%. Own 3 heroes in the bonds. Cavalry HP, plus 10%. Sum of hero stars in the bonds reaches 5. Cavalry attack, plus 5%. Sum of hero stars reaches 9. Cavalry HP, plus 5%. And the last one. Sum of hero levels in the bonds reaches 300. All units attack plus 10%. Notice the conditions aren't all the same kind. Some ask how many of those heroes you own. Some ask for total stars across them. The last one asks for total levels. 3 separate progress tracks feeding 1 bond. Owning them, starring them, leveling them. And notice where the payout goes. The first 4 tiers are all cavalry stats. Meteor Shower is a cavalry bond, but that final tier opens up to all units attack. And every one of those bonuses is active regardless of whether Barbarossa, Attila, or Lancelot are in battle. So go open your bond menu and read your progress bars. You'll almost certainly find a tier you're 1 or 2 steps away from. If this helped, drop a like. It genuinely pushes this to other Frost Kingdom players. Comment which troop line you're building. I'm curious what everyone's running. Subscribe for more Frost Kingdom guides. I'm putting these out constantly right now. Go fix your formation. Bye-bye!